Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well on this Sunday. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, not a cloud in the sky, not even a streak or a line or a tic-tac-toe board. I cannot believe it's October already, folks. I hope you're all well. I've been a little busy here, a little tired, a little fatigued. I finally got my incident report in with the state police about what's been going on here. And I was able to give them a license plate number of an individual who just happens to always appear walking, driving past my property when something goes wrong. I actually found out where this person lives. I don't even know who it is, but you know that happens to you guys too. This is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. Please hit the thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, get the message out there, because we know that we're all shadow banned. I'm listening to other channels, other, million subscriber YouTube channels are complaining about the same thing, that they'll go into their algorithms and see that a lot of people are not receiving notifications, and a lot of people have been unsubscribed, but not by the subscriber. So when you email me or leave a comment saying that you haven't received notifications, I have nothing to do with it. You'll need to go and see if you've been unintentionally unsubscribed. And sometimes it's just a little glitch. You'll have to unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit the notifications bell. I know sometimes I'll do it. I'll subscribe somewhere and I forget to hit the notification bell. Or sometimes I intentionally don't hit the notification bell. If it's someone that I just want to be subscribed to, sort of like as a bookmark, but they don't put out a lot of videos or something like that. But, so I just wanted to give you that heads up. But I wanted to tell you also, I was walking to my gate to take out my garbage, and a black SUV drives by, and on the passenger side, some lame loser has their arm hanging out of the window with their camera pointing towards me. Is that amazing? Yeah. I yelled back, I said, what are you photographing? What you doing? They almost slowed up. I was waiting to see if they were going to turn around, the way they usually do. They'll drive in one direction, then drive back. I want to see who this person with the black SUV is. And the problem with knowing who's driving any vehicle around here, all these people, they feign, F-E-I-G-N, they feign, I have no money, I'm poor. They all have so much money. Do you have any idea how much these four-wheelers cost? Excuse me, just got a tickle. Everybody's got a four-wheeler. A lot of people have tractors. Some of these tractors go for $60,000 and $70,000 and $80,000. Many of these households have 3 and 4 and even 5 vehicles. I mean, it's hard enough buying and gassing up one vehicle. But yeah, everybody around here has multiple vehicles. So, I have a hard time believing that people are hurting for money around here. Especially when the property taxes are so low. Like I can see back in New Jersey where people are paying, for my house, $10,000 and $15,000 and $20,000 a year on property taxes. But, most people here are paying under $1,000 for their property. And that we're talking about a lot of acreage too. So I'm going out here in the field. I started a fire because I have so much trash this time of the year. And while I do like to compost some of my compostable stuff, garden stuff, there's just too much of it. And it gets so wet here that it just really doesn't compost down. We're expecting some, warm days over the next couple of days, actually in the 80s over the next 3 days. So I'm kind of hoping this grass dries up because it is so soaking wet now. But I hope everybody's doing well. This is how nice it looks here this time of the evening. And thank you everybody for your questions and comments and subscribing and sending me articles and stuff. I try to respond, as best as I can, but this time of the year, it's just really, really busy. And there are still a couple of people I haven't responded to from a couple of weeks ago. I sort of responded to one person's personal email. I indicated about the subject matter in one of my previous videos, but no, I have not also gotten my chickens back. It's so disturbing. Let me tell you what's going on here. They were a little family. They were actually the first chickens I ever got. It was Bandit. I had Bandit, 3 girls, 3 white girls. I call, you know, Snowy. They stole last year, and now I named Snowy too. Bandit, the 3 girls, Creamy, and then I had 2 black girls. One black girl died. I think she was egg bound, or they did something to her. But they are not coming out of the coop. I think they're depressed. I think, you know, Bandit was their husband. Bandit was their protector. They love Bandit. They grew up with Bandit as babies. I raised them as small chickens, you know, a few weeks old. I raised them all together. And Bandit, they stole Bandit. Bandit was the one who somebody shot something in his side and burned a hole in the side of his body. Miraculously, he survived. It may have something to do with his spirit, maybe the location of it. It is still black, but I've been spraying, you know, a Vetericin on it, doing the best that I can to keep it clean. But it's the same kind of hole that was done to Chicklet's face on a smaller level. And you know, all know that Chicklet the cat died. So I miss him terribly. It's not the same without him. He was so cute and fluffy, white and fluffy, and he'd waddle because silky roosters, silkies in general, they have short legs and they're covered in feathers. So he'd wobble, you know, waddle around, and he'd always be with the girls. And now the girls won't leave the coop. The girls that are left behind, I think they're depressed. Creamy actually lost her guineas. It was Creamy's guineas that they stole. If they thought that they were stealing an entire family, they're wrong. The 2 baby guineas that they stole belonged to another hen. It belonged to Creamy. They were the last of the guineas to hatch. And those were stolen from Creamy. And now Creamy and the other birds are left parenting Snowy's babies, Snowy's guineas. So just for people that are chiming in now, I have chickens, you know, hens and roosters, and guinea fowl. Guinea fowl, they're very unusual birds. They're not like hens at all. They are more of a wild bird. They are called a fowl for a reason. They're a wild bird. Well, the guineas laid an inordinate number of eggs, and as you know, the criminals stole some, radiated some, so the whole batch of them ended up being dead. They were burned. They were like burned alive. The ones that finally hatched were hatched by hens. There were 2 hens, actually 3 hens. 2 sisters were taking turns hatching these guineas. And then the other hen, Creamy, I call her Creamy, hatched out 4 baby guineas. 1 died, and that white one, the lavender one, was stolen right out of the coop. And then the other 2 she raised. Those 2 at least have been stolen, and I believe 1 more. And then Bandit was stolen, and Snowy. It's just heartbreaking. It's just absolutely heartbreaking. But I just wanted to give you an update. I wanted to let you know, because some people say that they haven't heard from me in a while. It's because you're not getting notifications. One of my friends, my long-term friends, texted me, asked me if I'm okay. I haven't seen a video in 10 days. I kid you not. I said I post every day, sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. So she's not receiving notifications in 10 days. So if you're listening to this, go check your notifications, see that they're on, see that you're still subscribed to the channel. Other YouTube creators are commenting on the same thing, that they're being intentionally unsubscribed from particular channels. So thank you for doing that for me. Go check to see if you're still subscribed and receiving notifications, and hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Gets the message out there. Helps the algorithm, because you know what, the targeted people are all shadow bans. They don't want anybody knowing what's going on with us. So I'm going to sign off for now. Get some stuff going on here. The sun's going down. Birds need to get put to sleep soon. And I'll talk to you soon.